This is the trade that we took earlier this morning, and I sent it out to my community members. All right. Now this is just pure price actions. All right. Now I'm on the 1 hour time frame, and this is GBP USD. If you look at this chart right now, you will discover that the GBP USD has been ranging up. Right. It's been buying. It's been an uptrend. All right. So how were we able to catch this buy setting you're seeing here right now? It's just simple price action. And what type of price action is this? It's called a simple break and a retest, right? Now, you don't need to complicate your trading. What you need is just a clear direction, right? We took this buy yesterday here, early in the morning, yesterday, and we came out with a very good profit, right? We came out here yesterday, right? And now we are in again for another buy, right? Now, if you look at this market, it is just pure support and resistance, price action, right? Now, you don't have to complicate your trading like I said before. You just need to have a trading edge, how you're going to enter the market and what are the confluences you're looking at for, right? Now, how are we able to catch this buy, right? If you look at it, we use the trend line strategy. Now, I have a video about trend line strategy. You need to go and see that video after this one. What happened? The trend line broke, the price broke above this trend line, and we had this break and the retest. Very simple. Now, look at, we have a support here, okay? Then I was waiting for market to break above that trend line. What did happen? It got here and it came back, right? So this is the breakout and retest. Now, upon the retest, we needed to see a confirmation, right? Now, what was that confirmation? Is this bullish candle, right? Did you see that? Now, upon here, we went in for a buy, and we caught over 1:2. You can see very smooth trade. Now, that was how we were able to make money off of this market, trading GBP USD, just using price action. Okay, so today again, I came on my chart. I've been on my chart since 5 a.m. this morning, trying to mark up my chart. Then I discovered that price broke out of this, previous, right, high. Did you see that? So the moment price broke out of that previous high, what happened? Boom. We needed to wait for price to come back as a retest. Then we'll go in on this impulse, right? I'm sure you know how price move in the market, right? Price move in a what? Correction and impulse. It's impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, right? So we needed to wait for price to come back into this previous high. Then we go in for a buy. That was what happens here. You see, forex trading, you don't need to have it all. You don't need to know it all. The moment you understand a particular pattern, that's what you should trade, right? So whether you're looking to trade SMC, smart money, ICT, or technical analysis, which is pure price action, you just need to look for a model that is very, very unique to you, right? Now, I will explain that further, right? Now, if you look at it right now, price broke out of this previous, right, resistance. Now it's back here as a support. Now, what was our confluences, right? If you look at that bullish engulfing candle, that is a very strong hammer, right? Now look at it. This is a very hammer. Did you see? So upon this hammer candle, we went in for a buy. Did you see that? And we made very good money. We came out from this price, this trade here, right? Now, market is still in a very strong bullish trend. We just had to take some partial profits. I'm sure you know the condition of the market now. You don't need to stay too long in the market because of the irregular movement of the dollar index. So the moment you're able to make at least 1:1, 1:1.5, take some partial profit and allow some trade to run, right? Break even or reduce your stop loss. So this is how we are able to make some money in the market. And we are still currently holding this trade, right? We just took some partial profit like I said before. So if you look at it right now, all you need is just to understand what is the market doing and how can I partake in the market? How can I go in the market? So whatever strategy you're trading is very simple, right? And we've been buying GBP USD even right from here, right? So the moment price keep breaking, right, the highs, that was when we were going in for a buy. The same thing, right? If it is only the strategy you know how to trade, you're going to make money in the market. You can see the moment price broke out of this resistance, came back as a support, you go in for a buy. Boom. Came back again, you go in for a buy. Boom. You see? Double bottom. Boom. You buy. That is how you make money in forex trading. Not looking for different type of strategy, or you are living price action. You think it's ICT that can make you money. You jump into ICT and now you're still losing money. That is not how to trade the financial market. So you've seen the breakdown, right? This is how I'm able to make money off of the market. I understand a bit about ICT. I understand a bit about smart money. I use them as part of my conferences sometimes to enter a trade, right? But I'm basically big on price action. Why? Because I find it so easy to understand the market, to analyze the market. I can come on my chart right now, and in less than 30 minutes, I'm done, right? And I'm waiting for my setup to play out. If you want to become a successful and a consistent, profitable forex trader, you don't have to know all the strategy in the market. Just find a model that works for you and stick to it, right? I don't want you to start jumping from ICT to smart money to technical analysis, right? So please don't get me wrong. It's not a bad idea if you have knowledge about all this strategy, right? But I don't want you to start jumping from one strategy to another. No, you can use them as a confluence. Sometimes if I want to go in for a trade and I'm using technical analysis, if I find liquidity on a particular zone, I might be waiting for that liquidity to be what? To be grabbed. That is part of ICT concept, right? But that does not mean I'm trading pure ICT, right? So in trading, just look for what works for you, right? Don't walk in another man's skin. You need to develop your own strategy and focus on it. You see, most of all these things, they work, whether ICT, smart money, or PA, which is price action. It works. Find the one that is unique to you and model on it, refine it, and make sure that works for you, right? So if you are confused in the market, there's no way the market will give you money. How can you give money to a confused trader? No, because you will keep making mistakes upon mistakes, right? The fact that you lose money trading ICT today does not mean that you should go and jump into technical analysis. No. Look at what you did that makes you lose that trade. Come back again and make sure you correct your mistakes. That's how you get better. Don't run from your strategy. Refine your strategy, and definitely you're going to become a master of that strategy, right? So this is what I want to share to you. Should in case you find knowledge in this video, give it a like. Feel free to share your opinion with me in the comment section below. And if you're not a subscriber to this platform, you're missing a lot. I come up here to share my knowledge with you and to also help you become a successful forex trader. So what are you waiting for? Smash the subscribe button so that I can see you in my next video. Thank you. I'll see you.